On the show this evening, the federal government announces plans to move Federal Executive Council meeting from Wednesday to Monday. The Minister of Information, Mohammed Idris, disclosed this while briefing State House correspondents shortly after the FEC meeting held at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I am Nifemi Oguntoye. You can join the conversation right now on X, formerly Twitter, if you use the hashtag Beyond 100 Days. Remember to tag at TVC News NG. We're keeping tabs on events and happenings in the polity, and President Tinubu has held only 2 Federal Executive Council meetings since inaugurating his cabinet in August. The second FEC meeting held today, and it also witnessed the swearing-in of 3 ministerial nominees, 3 additional ministers rather, who were recently screened by the National Assembly. The Minister of Information adds that FEC meeting may not hold regularly, especially if there is nothing very pressing to be discussed. There you see the Minister of Youth, right there, one of the youngest ministers on the cabinet of Mr. President, and also the Minister of State for Youth has also taken his oath of office. Congratulations to them. I'm joined now by our State House correspondent, Femi Akonde, who's been monitoring that development earlier today. Femi, it's the second FEC meeting in 2 months. Why the change from Wednesday to Monday?
Well, Nifemi, it's at the president's discretion, as the chairman, president, commander-in-chief, the one that sits as chair at the Federal Executive Council meeting. He can decide when to hold the FEC, the Federal Executive Council meeting. There is no law stating that the Federal Executive Council meeting must be every Wednesday. Yes, it has been holding on Wednesday for a long time, and it has continued as tradition from successive governments. But this president has come and he has introduced a lot of reforms, a lot of changes, and one of them is changing the day of the Federal Executive Council meeting from Wednesday to Mondays. He believes the week should start with the Federal Executive Council meeting. Another thing the federal government is saying is that the Federal Executive Council meeting will no longer be weekly. It will be held, only when there are important memos to consider. Before now, it was a ritual for the executive arm of government to hold this Federal Executive Council meeting every week, even sometimes when there are no memos to consider. But this time, President Tinubu is saying it is only when there are important memos to consider. That is when the council will sit to deliberate on these memos and
indeed,
grant
Femi,
approvals.
the idea of FEC not holding regularly can also be mistaken for government not doing much. Was the Minister of Information clear on this?
Yes, it was clear on this. Even this is the second FEC in the life of President Bola Tinubu's administration, but governance has not stopped. We have seen projects ongoing. We have seen ministers at their duty posts executing and implementing government programs, plans, and policies. It's not the FEC now that is the driving force for for governance. Yes, the Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, and there are government institutions and organs that act as a driving force for governance to continue, not the Federal Executive Council in particular. So the FEC not holding weekly does not in any way stop governance.
State House correspondent Femi Akonde live for us in Abuja.